Okay, I'm gonna try this again. So, I think the issue is a memory leak, right? I think it's leaking the memory on those large files, and then that's why it's crashing. I don't think it's because it's repeating things over and over again. So I'm almost certain that that's what the issue is. So let's look at the push undo. Because if I get rid of that, then it works fine. So we're copying the buffers. We need to free them when we pop them, right? So let's free buffer, undo, undo, off stack, 0, right? Because that's the, can be the first one, right? Not quite. No, that's when we shift it. So when we shift it here, we do free the first one. So that's fine. So we are freeing it. Okay, I'm gonna be much more careful so that that does not happen again. So let's see, I can't really run Valgrind to see, sort of get where it's coming from. Because that doesn't work very well with a 2E application. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Because when it's the large file, it's just like, so it's 1000, say. And then each one of the lines, that's like 1000. Let's see, let me do some math. So it's like 1000 times 1000, right? So that is, how many? I should know that. Alright, yeah, that's like 1 megabyte. And it's doing that over and over again each time I press a key, right? So if it's even that's if it's just leaking one of the buffers, that's like 1 megabyte times, let's just, okay, times every time I press a key. So if I press like 100 keys, that's 100 megabytes. So it's pretty, I only have 12 gigabytes of RAM. So it's not take that long to fill up. So I'm quite sure that's where it is. So let me see what I can do about that. Let's go to every place where we push it, because that's what we're gonna need. I suppose actually when I pop it, I should free it as well. When I pop, yeah, pop the, can't really do that though. I'm gonna pop the one right before it. Let's see. Free buffer. Undo. Buff stack. Do buff stack size. So that's the current one. But it might not exist. So if undo buff stack do buff stack size dot capacity, it's not equal 0. So if it's anything other than 0, then we hit 3. Okay, let's see. I'm not gonna open that big file again. We have some issues. Let me actually here and note there. Okay. Buffer. It needs to be a pointer, yes. Rebel Elder followed. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Buffer has no, yes, it is row capacity. Yes. Okay, so you build. Let's run Canon. Type stuff out. And I want to make sure it works. Sorry. I do. And it's segfault. Probably segfault was it from this free buffer? Because I've not gotten the segfault like that before, so. Oh yeah, the undo history is only one, so I need to change that. So I'm just gonna make it 8, because that should be fine. It should be okay. Yeah, because I don't think it's leaking from that, from the size necessarily. So it should be fine with a moderate size. Alright, dd, undo, undo. Okay, yeah, it seems to be from this, so we're freeing one of the buffers. What if we, let's see, does that mean there's an issue with the free buffer? Because there could be. It goes to row capacity, because that's where it's allocated to. So that should be fine. As long as it's allocated. So, let's see, free buffer. What if, what if instead of row, we look at like row size? Whoops. I don't know what a better way to check with that one. Back there. Okay, let's see what I can do with that. Do that, undo a couple times, redo. Alright, and it's segfault. Okay, and it's segfault from this, clearly. So, doesn't look like it. Why would that segfault though? Maybe if it fills up. the buff stack, it could. That could make sense, actually. So then we're actually reaching out of bounds. Perhaps I should check, though. Let me end that check. Why was there 4 pings? Because I was using Kano, and it crashed. Crashed my computer. So I had to restart the stream several times. Yeah, so sorry about that. I did not mean to ping that many times. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fix right now, actually, is the crashing. I'm trying to fix that. And I'm pretty sure I know where it's coming from. I think it's like a pretty big memory leak, so it's not great. It's less than the... What's the company called? Undo size, yeah. And that. What's that equal to? It can be equal to it. Okay, let's see. That, undo, redo, undo. Okay, redo, undo. Now the redo doesn't get it, which is not great. Yeah, it doesn't let me redo it. Let's redo that, though. Once it fills up, though. Okay, that's not good. Oh, it doesn't seem to be crashing from that, the signal. It's not the biggest issue. Yeah, now I cannot do it. Hungry Power check. No, I think there's an issue now. I'm not even free yet. Shoot, I forgot to even uncover that. So I don't know why that would be broken now, because it was working. Let's see if I can, I can do something like that, and yeah, send file. Okay, so this doesn't work. Yeah, it has to be less than. It can't be equal to. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot to update that. I can update that right now. That's my bad. I forgot about that. Let's see. Gotta go in here. Okay. Rewards. Let's see. Edit. Yeah, I'll probably make it 1500. I think that's a reasonable. Save. There we go. It should be updated now, hopefully. Is it? Yes, indeed. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if I can get this to break there. Free invalid pointer. Okay. Invalid pointer. So this free buffer must be broken. But why would it be broken? Well, okay, I guess if we free it twice, right? We push one on. So we want to free it after we decrement it, right? Well, no, we can't do that. Because we're returning them. But that 500 points? Oh, shoot. Okay. 10 push-ups. I will do that. Right now. Perfect form, by the way. Done. Okay. Yeah. Yes, gains in muscle and intellect. Okay, this doesn't work. I think I know why I did that, though. Right, so say we free this one, okay? Then we decrement it, so we're on the one right below, right? We push another one. Well, no, that should be fine, actually. That might not be it. Against the wall, no, on the ground. Like real push-ups. Full range of motion, all that stuff. Okay. So maybe that's not what it is, because I was thinking we'll push another one, it goes to the one below it, but that's not where it goes. Well, hang on. Maybe this is wrong. Hang on, so we decremented there, right? Just gotta think about this for a second. It goes there. Hmm. Debloated? Yeah, the only problem is that it crashes if you open too large of a file. But that's like a new thing. It wasn't doing that before. It's because of this. Because of the undo that I implemented yesterday, it has some issues. I don't think this is right though. So let's see. Yeah, I think this is wrong. So we increment that. To make what run improper? What's the I don't know what part you're talking about. I'm thinking this is wrong. Because if we put it there, we decrement it, then we replace that one. We don't want to do that. So this needs to be like, it can't be that though, because then it's not valid. But this would replace it, because this puts it right at the top. When we code run right to left in like Japan or something, right? Okay. Yeah, because that'll replace it. So we decrement it, right? So we have like 1, 2, 3. So in this one, when we push it on there, it replaces this one. So that becomes 4, right? And then we have empty here. Right. Okay. Then when we decrement it decrements first. So then we return this one. That's what we would want. But when we replace it, we want to actually increment first, right? I believe that's it. Yeah, getting a value from, well, it's a struct, not technically an object. But yeah, that's what it is. It's just the stack size of the current undo buffer. Yeah, because undo is a struct. It's an undo struct. But you can look at the definition of that. Yeah, I have not changed. It's in the, on the GitHub. Yeah, that's what I want. Something like that. Let's see. No, that's not right. No, it can't be dot because it's a pointer. Um, what you could do is basically this is syntactic sugar for dereferencing it and then doing this. So you could do that, but the arrow is just a lot nicer. That's basically what it means. Okay. But if it was not a pointer, you could do the dot, and you couldn't do the arrow because you can't dereference something that's not a pointer. Yes. Okay. We also got that. That's not good. Yeah, this messed it up. That's not right. What do you think? Am I thinking about this wrong? Because that replaces the topmost one. But the topmost one, it would be empty. But if we decrement it, you can't just return the top one. Yeah, but then we want to... Yeah, okay. Then we don't need a secondary check, because that is handled up there. Because then we're freeing whatever's on the top, because it's going to be replaced anyway. Python is faster than C++. In certain cases. Most of the time it is just calling C++ code, though. It's a funny use of that, though. Alright. I think something like that is bigger, because we do replace it regardless, so... We do this. Cycle. Okay, that's not good. I like misinformation. Okay. It's very much not good. So I don't get any of those issues if I don't fit it. But it just leads. So I could probably open like HTOP or something on the side. I'd open over here. I can monitor Kano. So let me see if I can find it. I need to search. Kano. Let's see where is it. Where are we at? Kano. Okay, so it's running. Memory usage is not very much because we don't have much open right now. Let's see. Maybe I should open like a minor file. The server boost? Oh, yes. Thank you for that. I did see that. It was in the, I don't remember. It was in one of the other, not in the general chat. It's kind of weird. Let's open Lux. Open this one. And we should see it start to jump up. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yeah, right here. Okay. So we're using that. And then if I keep moving around, it keeps going up. Yeah, it's going up pretty fast. It's at 4% then. Yeah, and it doesn't, then it dropped, wait, no, shoot, now it's just going. Try to monitor it. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. It's definitely leaking something. Yeah, each time I do anything, it's going up substantially. Okay. Yeah, that is not good. If I start deleting stuff, it probably goes up even more. Yeah, alright, it's up to like 20% memory usage, even on that small file. So that is not good. Why doesn't it go to Gen Chat? Yeah, I don't know why it did not. I need to be right back and take a quick break. So I will be back 1 second, and I'll be thinking about this. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah, so we definitely found a memory leak, and it's from this. So if I actually do this, right? Just return anything. If I can return anything, that should be fine. And then I run this. We're gonna get warnings. And I want to run it on the same thing. Windows Vista is better than Arch. I mean Windows XP maybe. Not Windows 7. Like Windows 7 was fine. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, getting distracted. I run that and I monitor. Okay, now let's see if I can find it again. Okay. So I have it here. How do I watch it? I should learn how to use it. Alright, but I have it open. So it should, it's still going to go up some, because we are opening a large file. But yeah, it's not going up nearly as much. It's actually pretty stable. Now it's going. It's actually going down. Okay, yes, that's definitely the issue. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we pretty much figured that out. So that's what it is. Which I knew that, but you know. Windows 1.0. Have not used that. Okay. So yeah, we got pretty major memory because we're leaking a whole buffer at a time, and that's quite a bit. Okay. MS-DOS is the best operating system. So I need to figure out how to properly free it. So let me see what we're calling that though, because we shouldn't be calling it when we're moving like that. So let me go start at int8. Let me just go to everyone push undo. So we do the first one, the initial one. That's fine. It's not what I wanted. Okay, and we do it in here. That's when we're setting that. That is fine as well. Okay, push undo. Oh my homies, run 1.0, less bloatware than Arch. Okay, yeah, we do it here when we push onto the redo stack. That is fine. But when we go to the default, we push it, but we don't do it in any other case in here. You know what I'm saying? That's a little sus. So I don't know why it would be leaking. You know? Don't use monitor. That's a bit extreme. Yeah, so like when I press HJKL. Oh shoot, I know what. Uh-oh. Because I'm looking in here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because we hand on the motion keys in here, and we do this. IRL is floating. Okay, so this is where it's happening. It's in here, because whenever I move it, it calls this, and it pushes on there, and then it pops it off, as long as it does that, but it's not free yet. So we need to free it before we pop. Let's go to the pop. That's what I was thinking. So we return that one. Okay, how can we compare this? Let's go to the undo. Um, well, go to the buffer object actually. Struct. What can we check in here? Like the row capacity, that should be set. So that seems like a fairly decent thing to check, you know? If undo buff stack, undo buff stack size dot. Well, first of all, I need to check that it's not out of bounds. Buff stack size is less than undo buff capacity. And dot since row capacity 0. Then want to free it, but why does it crash? Yeah, binary code is pretty bloated. Why do you need two whole digits? You know what I'm saying? Like get by with one. You know what I'm saying? Free. Oh, probably should make this variable, but do buff stack size. This is be free buff. So if that doesn't work, I think it's free buffer actually. Whoops. Buff. Yeah. So that might be broken. I might need to reconfigure that. Let's see if I can get it to crash. Same fault. Okay. That was while pressing undo. So we are popping from it. So that. Let's look at that. Why did that save fault in here? Capacity of that. Because we set the row capacity when we initialize it. Like when we make a copy, we set that in here to whatever that one is. And we always copy the initial buffer. So, you know what? Could that be a thing? I want to push this. I want to push a copy of the buffer though, right? This is complicated. Okay. How can I do that? Okay. Because when we push that, we need to copy. We do copy in here, so that's fine. See, copy the buffer there, and that's where we set that to. So that should be okay. Push a copy. Right. Alright, what if when we press, let me get rid of this. How many out of these? Let's go here. We set the new one. What if we free the buffer? Is that gonna work? I mean, change that. I don't know. That might be a little bit. Yeah, buffer used after free. So we can't really do that. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna, well, this is gonna definitely kill us if that happens. Become a philosopher. Philosophy can be interesting, you know? Alright, let's do that. Yep, level 3. Okay, that doesn't work. It's like I thought. The meaning of life is bloated. How can we free it? Every time we push it, we push a copy, right? Can't really do that because it's on the stack, right? So that's not gonna work. What if we allocate it though? Like, you know? So do something like, what's that? We make this a pointer, and we allocate size of, well, I want to calculate. So, let's see, buffer, no capacity. No, just want to allocate, just the size of row, or size of buffer. That's all I'm going to allocate. Then we set the value of that, and we set buffer equal to that. Then we can free the buffer, right? Because it will change the pointer of it. So 0 bloat is in fact the idea of bloat itself. We gain the 0. They getting pretty deep. Okay. New buff is a pointer. We need to free it here as well. If it's that, then we have to free new buff. Otherwise, well, we don't need to free buff. We just need to free that. Oh yeah, this is already pointing. So just change what it's pointing at, you know? Oh, that doesn't work. So I don't know how we allocate that. How do I... The ignition was not allocated, so that's the thing. Oh shoot, you know what? Right. Okay. Because really I need to be able to free it there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should change it in here. Change this to be a pointer. Be a buffer in here. Instead of stack allocated. Equals Calvin. This could just be now. Really. Okay. I need to change anywhere we have buffer dot and replace it with buffer arrow. Even in the comments, let's just go. Replace buffer dot with buffer arrow. Let's see if that will compile. Whoops. Alright, a lot of things. Yes, now everywhere where I pass the buffer, these change stuff. So buffer, yep, do not forget. We pass the buffer and we pass it here as well. Mass genocide. Holy, cannot advocate for that. Okay. That's a bit far. Okay, what else do we have? I could just follow the compiler errors. Execute command. Yep, indeed. No, I want to be, there we go, right here. What else? What else? 13, 17. Okay, got that. 1292. Okay. That was the last one. Let's see if it works. Just for general stuff. I think undo is still not gonna work. Yeah. Just like I thought. And then we can just point it to it, right? So we have the buffer in here. So don't let us do that. Let's not do that for a second. Equals. Um, by into Cuba contents of stack, right? Like that. That doesn't work. Okay, so I can't really do it like that. That's fine. I'll just do it like that again. But this doesn't work. So we have the new ball. I can't just set it to it though. Buffer equals new bar. Is that set bolts? I don't do it. Does it say bar? It doesn't. Okay, that doesn't work at all. Okay, let's go back to this. What's that? Right. Let me check all this stuff. Set that equal to that, right? Right. This is dot again. And it works. But we're not any closer now, so that's not good. Why can't programming languages all have some sort of universal syntax? Well, that kind of yeah, it makes learning it easier, but like it kind of constrains a lot of um like a lot of potential advances, you know? Like imagine if the syntax that had to be standard for all of them was established when assembly was the only, programming language, right? Then all programming languages would look like that, you know? That kind of thing, if that makes sense. Like, but most of them now at least are similar to C, so they're all pretty similar to that. Obviously, there's some different ones, but for the most part, like a lot of them look like C. So that kind of became the universal syntax. Just not fully universal, but you know. So I'm going through the buffer. I wanting to do that before. Some of them do have that. It's not that large though. Okay, I'm assuming that's one is. Okay, so let's go back to. All right, push-ups again. I will do it again. Yes. Okay, done. I did hit chest today, so that is not great. Okay. Is this not building the buffer row capacity? That's what we allocate. That's what we allocate. We should free the. Well, we can't do that yet. Did we allocate that? Phrase reveal when. Well, I mean, I could set up a webcam and start doing that. I need to get one, but I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Uh, my face is not all that special, so you know, any face reveal would be better than dreams. Facts. Quick look at your code. Is it C code? Because I'm not super familiar with many other programming languages, so when I can, if you send like a GitHub link or whatever. There are also people in the chat who may also take a look at it if they want to. But yeah, I will. C and only C based. Okay. C++. I'm not very familiar with C++, so I might not be of much help. But I can look at it. Okay, let's take a look at this. My first button. Console application. You use this code illegally. It's not so good. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, so I'm assuming it's a joke, right? Some sort of joke. Yeah. A lot of this stuff is kind of, you know? Okay. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Not very familiar with C++, so. Okay. Okay, all words. Hmm. Want to get heavily sued now? Okay. Res I. That looks fine to me. Yeah. Okay, I think that's not an issue. Don't test my lawyers. Suing is American culture, yes. Okay. So, oops. Really, this is the issue. Push it here. When we pop it off, it's not freed. How can we free it? You know? When we shift it, we free the 0th one. That's fine, because we get rid of that one. Texan is actually a professional lawyer. He's his own lawyer. He went to Harvard Law School. Okay. Why does that break it? Let me edit the config. Make this like 2, so it's easier to test. Okay, let's see. Okay. Doesn't like it's free. Capacity. We should write a log for this. Okay. Pretty sure it was a joke. Pretty sure that's his joke code. Of some sort. Yeah, let me, log. How is it? Right log. Put the message in here. So let me, message. It's I'll see the size as well. Okay. Okay. Right log. We're gonna need that on the message. So let's just do the. We'll see when it's called. So first of all, it's called. We'll put send zoo. So we want the undo buff stack size. Undo buff stack capacity. Oh, it's actually just buff capacity. Should be stack capacity. Whatever. And right log this. Let's see what we can get from that. So I have the logs. Shoot. I think right log is not. It's under here actually. Yeah. Okay. So I'll just make a prototype for it up at the top. I need to actually make a proper header file and everything, but I've not done it. So use the yeah. I'll do that. I did see how it worked. I was using it. And why did that happen? Okay, now I can do it. So, okay, anyways, yeah, I have it here, logs, do that, so I can do that, and that will write it again. Okay, let's do this, and we'll see, let me see if that shouldn't have called that. Log. Okay, yeah, it did not call that, so. Let me run it a few times. So, when is this going to be called? Let me go to, it's going to be in there, so once we override, we do the capacity. You know, all right, so let's look at what happened. Works for the FBI. Called. Okay, so we were called there. Buff stack size was that. Stack capacity. Yeah, buff capacity, okay. Shoot, I wanted to print the row capacity as well. Let me do that. Let me try that again. Okay. Alright, so crash again. Okay. 128, 128. So that makes sense. That's the initial capacity, right? Let's see. Yeah, I allocate that so I can look there. Starting row size, yeah, that's what it's called. And that's 128, so that makes sense. Row capacity is right. Why does it crash though? Is it from this one it's crashing? It's hard to tell. Well, we could actually then write log data passed and see if it. Well, no, it wouldn't pass. Well, it could be from FreeBuff, but no, it would give us an error, different error code. But I'll add that, and we'll see if we actually get that twice. Such a error. Okay. Yeah, since it's a cycle, I don't think it is. Yeah. Okay, so it's after that. It's when we're trying to use it. that actually happens. So we actually use it in here, right? Why would that one be there though? Well, you know what? Oh shoot. Well, hang on. Okay, maybe. No, we want to free it in here, in the other. Because if we're pushing, and that one already exists, we want to free it before we push it and replace it. You know what I'm saying? Working prototype of find and replace. Yes, I can do that. Let me just pause return here. It's too much. Okay, so basically, I'll show how it works and then I'll show some of the code. So you can do hello and hello here, right? And then s slash hello. You can replace it with whatever. You can only do it once at the moment, but it'll do that. And you can do that also. You can also do that with no. Replace it with hello again, and it'll replace it. There can be stuff after and before it. It's hello. Whoops, that's a command. It'll actually replace it. So that's sort of how it works. And it does jump there as well. So the code, most of it was working. So something I had to do is actually pass the whole position in here, because you were just passing the X position, and then using the wrong Y position. And then here as well, we have to shift the row. Let's see, I got rid of the mem move, because that always confused me. I always like to implement it myself. So basically, you'll shift it left, and it will remove the entire first old string. Also this was messed up, because this, I need to rewrite this, because it's going to be valid in some cases, but the way that this is done is not valid, because the current size, needs to be the current size, because the current size can grow, basically, is what I'm saying. Yeah, but then basically we shift it right, or we shift it left, rather. That removes the whole initial word, and then we just, basically, in place of it, we shift it right, and we insert these contents of it. So basically, it goes from, say it is 1, 2, 3, hello, right? Say that is what it is. We're trying to replace hello. The first one will start here, and it will shift it, see, it starts here, actually, and it shifts it left, so it gets rid of all of those like that. And then, from here, I insert spaces there for the size of the word. So if we're replacing with what, and then this, the mem copy, obviously you know what that does. Replaces it with the word. If that makes any sense. Yeah, it was very close to how you had it. You probably could get it working with mem as well, but I'm just, it confused me. Okay. Yeah. But most of it was working. The main thing that you had was in here where you're just getting the current one. You were setting it to buffer. Buffer row index, and that's not valid because you're not actually at that row index. So you need to use the position.y. Yeah, so that was the main problems. Okay, let's see. So we were, yeah. So I wanted to test this out. Let's see if I can do that. Get rid of the return. Epic. Yes, thank you for that. By the way, thank you very much. All right, so let's try this. How do you insert here? Alright, it broke instantly, so first Captify. I didn't remove it first, but that's okay. Double free. Why does it double free? Ooh. Is it from this? Not this, but how do I get, okay, is it from this one? I get rid of that. Does it not double free? Probably need to log file first. That's a little strange. What's happening here? What? That's strange. Config the, it is in .config currently. Yeah, if you just go to, you have to create it. It should create the folder, but .config/kano, and then create, it has to be called config.kano, and you can put all the config in there. It's just commands. So basically all the commands that we have in here, you can execute, except for the shell command. I don't have that implemented, but, yeah, basically this is the useful one. So you can set var, using one of the variables, any of these to the values that you want, and it will read it and load it. Yeah, I finished that the other day. Config.kano, yes. Or you can set it, if you want it to be anywhere else or a different name or whatever, you can actually run it with the --config, and then put the config name. So you could do, I don't know if you can do that, but you can do /home/user or whatever, /config, /kano, whatever you want it to be called. So config.config, however you want to call it, you can do that as well. So you could do that. Custom line, yeah, right now it's just the commands. I'm planning on expanding the command system to basically be a whole programming language. And that's sort of how it's going to work out. So like in here, you can execute any commands, but that will automatically execute the commands basically. I want to implement a timestamp for each write log gets called, but I also want the file name to also be the runtime of Kano. Can't seem to be able to make a global variable though. Well, I don't think the file name needs to be the runtime. I don't know what you mean by the global variable. Yeah, we call it a lot of times there. This is not causing an issue though. Can it be customized to be different keywords for different file types? Oh, you mean like for syntax? Highlighting? Is that what you meant? Not yet. That was something I was going to work on today, but then I got the problems with Kano, and I want to fix those first. So I guess I'll work on those tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be a different file for that, though, like syntax files and config files, because you probably don't want your... then it will just read the file name that you have open, and based on that, it will do things, basically. I was trying to make a variable that would get assigned the current time. This variable would then be used for the file name of logs, right? Well, I don't think the file name needs to be that. You can just put it in the actual file. Like, I think it's more... oh, shit. Why does that happen? How do I make that go? Oh. This is very useful. Because we called it, and it works. And 2 is the max size, so that is the max one. Then we iterate it. And here it gets shifted left. We make our own language for making syntax happen. Yeah, well, kind of. Yeah, the idea I have for that is, at least to start, I'll have to think about making it more, more general purpose, but basically it's just going to be, whatever the type is, so say keyword, followed by the RGB values, followed by all the keywords, you know, that you want in there. And then, same with types, you can do that. Comments, you could do, RGB value, and then the comment type or whatever, things like that. That's sort of, the plan for it. Put logs inside free buffer. Well, I could do that. I don't know if it is in free buffer. Because free buffer is not very much. It's just freeing that. So I don't think that would be that useful. What is the name of what? Free that. Yeah. Okay, actually that could be useful. That's a good idea. I'm gonna write I in here. There is not, it doesn't exist yet. I was gonna work on it today, but I did not because I had a bigger problem to work on. Yeah. So that'll probably be tomorrow if I get this fixed. Sorry, I really wanted to get it today, but alas. Let me see that and see how many times it executes and if it actually breaks in there. So that'll be useful. This will be the index. So it should go to 128. Okay, this needs to be more, whatever. Alright. 127. So that actually makes sense. I can't scroll up though. Why did this happen? Alright, whatever. Yeah, so then when you do that, yeah, make it like automatically do that. But it's not a big deal, so uh-huh. Ooh, but then it goes to 0. Oh shoot. So trying to free one. But it doesn't exist. Why is it 0 then? Let me write make this message here. Do that, and then here as well. I'm gonna add after. Yes, I can just wait log after that. Okay, see that. See how that works. Alright. Yeah, it didn't get called after that. So broken here. It was trying to that's interesting. Why is it 0 though? This shouldn't be called if it's 0. It was called in here, so it's called in the undo. Because it's right after that. But the capacity is 128. That is sus. Right. Oh, the content says trying to free? I mean, I can do that. I don't know if that matters too much. Well, actually, most of them are 0. Because it's just the lines. That's not really what the issue is. Really, it's more important what the actual capacity is. Because this should not be 0. It should go all the way up to 128. It shouldn't be here if it's 0, basically. I'll put the message here as well. Not the message, but rather the capacity. Capacity is 128, but it's at 0. Okay, so it's not initialized properly, or it's trying to free one that was already free. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Dude. Do that. Set it all to 0. Yeah, because it's trying to free after it's already freed. So I'm trying to set it to 0. That didn't seem to work. Okay. Well, no, but we check it here to make sure it's greater than 0. And if it's greater than 0, then it's going to here. In the row capacity, it's 0 to 127. Well, it's 128, so like you would go from 0 to 127 since we started at 0. We'll pick after, so it's there where it's free again. Okay. Let's set that. And it's on the first element, so it's already freed. We freed one, and then it tried to free it again. Let me look at memset. Did I do that? That should be 0. I just do that. Yeah. So that's not. It's not in here. Then it fades somewhere else. Can you just entirely remove the buffer? Well, that's what That's what I'm trying to do, is free the buffer. Free it entirely. We're not reusing it. But it's just still in there. How could we remove it though? Well, I guess. Can't really replace it with null. We can replace it with an empty one. Right. After we freed it. Okay, maybe I could do that. Let me see how that works. Alright, we're in here. Equals buffer 0. Alright, yeah, that could be good. That could be good, actually. Okay. So why is it 0? Why is it there where it's already free? Here. Yeah, the debugger, it doesn't work very well in the TUI app. Because it's run in the terminal. Like I can show. Actually, I want switch debug. I can run this. It's hard to tell what's happening. Actually, I'm gonna break it. Right, but then when it starts running, yeah, it like opens it up, you know. Oops, break3. Shoot, breakpoint 3. Okay, let me quickly start. Maybe if I don't enable though, it'll be better. Okay, we have stuff here. Yeah, and it's hard to see what's happening, you know? Because I can't really do stuff. If that makes any sense. Yeah, free buffer, that's where it failed. Let's see, actually. Oh, it didn't crash it. Okay. Good message. Okay, this might actually work. Let's print buffer. Buffer. VS Code. I'm not going to use VS Code. I don't even know if I still have it installed. Buffer. Debugger. Yeah, the contents is 0, but buffer rows accurate size. Row. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I need to print. Size is 0. Buffer row size. Is it gonna fail though? No. Okay, so that one's fine. Yeah, so this one isn't gonna fail. Well, less than there. Alright, so we got here again. Okay, buffer row fruit. We had that. Okay. Oh, here it's gonna fail. No. Alright, so this one's fine again. Alright, debuffer. Let's see. Okay, I is 0. Buffer. Size. It's gonna just crash. No, this one didn't crash again. Okay, this is kind of hard to use in this case. Yeah, it's not correct. So, but I also can't type stuff, so it's kind of hard to work with. Let's see. Whoops. GDB. Visual Studio for sure. Okay. Column 1, 2. Wait, so what? That is the size of it, right? Why are we trying to frame them? I don't quite understand when that happens. Equals. Why is the row? Works fine here. Excuse me. Right. Set it there. Is the copy buffer broken? Let's see, so we should copy everything. Maybe we want to allocate it though, and return a pointer to instead of this. Allocate that. Yeah. Return the pointer. Replace this with buff dot with buff arrow. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to update place to really actually do that. Copy buffer. So yeah, we need to do that. Let's copy buffer. That could be this one. Okay, then it's allocated. So there's that, but then it breaks in the middle. That's interesting. So it's like reaching out of bounds. Huh. Right. I'm gonna free the buffer as well. Then that should work. Email report. I guess we have some of those words like that. Buffer rows. Yeah, that's kind of. Yeah, it wasn't there that time. It's actually pretty. But so now we do that. We allocate it there. This is a complete copy. Return that. Let me go to the call it again. Here we do that. This should be a pointer stack. Right. We're using Visual Studio Code, right? Here though. Yes. Which is different from Visual Studio. Well, yeah, the blue one. Okay. Hello, Buford. How are you doing? making an Android app and debugging your watch. Very nice. Using Java or Kotlin or something else. But with Flutter, okay, that understandable. Is the app for your watch, then? Like for controlling it? Yes. Okay, that's pretty cool. Actually, that's pretty cool. Just no. I always want to be Calic though, because one can zero this. Pass motor control lecture, which you failed for 3 years straight. You will graduate. That's great. Congratulations. 3 years straight. That's major W. Why would it fail in the middle? Because we allocate all the contents. I'm not fair. It's fine. 0. Like that. Still does that. Yeah. Okay. How can I do this better? Pretty good at C and can understand basic assembly in ARM, but I always struggled in 8086. Learning assembly next turn. Very cool. Uh-huh. I need to do more assembly. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I've done some, you know, NASM x86 assembly. Not very much, though, and not enough. I would like to do more of that. Make Java every day. Oh, no. Okay. Constantly. Working bank. So you're sure not doing COBOL? Okay. Push that. Love Java. Okay. Very innovative. Ooh. Using COBOL in 2000. Dang. And started using Java? Or a different one and then more recently started using Java? Mm. It's not from the Kelly because we don't even trigger that yet. Java 17. Say SQL or SQL? Need to go? Alright. Have a good one. Have a good one. Good luck at work. Vim. I'm using Vim. And I'm creating a text editor, which is also, it's pretty similar to Vim. Isquel. Have a good one, Mo. Okay. It's being called from that. Well, maybe not. Wait a second. Ooh. That's interesting, actually. It's being called from this one, this freedom. And that's where it breaks. Don't do that. Still cycle, but now it's from the other one. Well, it might not even be from that at all. Because we freed the whole thing successfully, so that is different. Ah, shoot, but we didn't get, no, we did get the active, so it's fine. So this one's causing a problem. If buff stack, buff capacity, greater than 0, it's not equal to 0. And do that. Okay. Build. Then it still says seg faults. Okay. What does that have? Yeah, then we get the issue when undoing it. That's probably from the popping. Could be indeed from that. Right. Okay. So let's see. Because now I'm trying to get. We shouldn't be trying to get, because anytime what's on the top should be valid. But when it shifts around. Okay. Let me think. It's hard to tell. I kind of want to do this though. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Alright, let me add some stuff to here. So let's make a message. Not chat. Zero. Then I just want to make a message. I want to put the rebuff dot go capacity. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. Let me write log. Let's see what we get. And it should be from here. We put another one after. Find both of these areas. You just use message up. Let's put, instead of that actually, we don't even need the message. We can put was 0. Then here we can put wasn't 0. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that works. We don't need that. Okay, let's see what happens now. Let's read some of the logs. Okay. We didn't get any of that, so it wasn't even. We were pressing undo though. Why not rebuild the property? Ooh, what was it calling that? Let me get rid of the free. Get rid of some of these. So we don't need that anymore right now. Let's get rid of this as well. We can leave it after, because that's only one time trigger thing. Message. That's okay. 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 128 wasn't 0. 0, and it was 0. Okay. But then he's still trying to free it? Because that happened after. That's interesting. So it could have been in this push. You know what I'm saying? When we're doing it on the other stack. Hmm. Hey, dang, dang, dang. It's hard to tell where it comes from. So when I'm pressing U, it wouldn't be from that one. Well, we get an after in there. But this gets called first. So what could it be? Okay, that time it was. Okay, I see what it is. It's after I undo, when I try to save another one. So there's an issue with the pop now? Pop it off. Let me reset that one. Right. Because that's the only time that we pop it, is when we're using it here. But then I try to do something else, and it gets modified. So we push undo, we don't pop it off. Push undo. Why would that mess it up? It's greater than or equal to capacity. We do that, that's fine. Or shift, after shift. Let's see how that goes. So now if I delete one, undo it, and then I try to, yeah, try to type something that does that. Okay. Okay, after shift. So yeah, it wasn't right here. So it doesn't like this. When else could we free it? Like, what's the GDB? Well, GDB is kind of hard to use with a TUI application, at least as far as I know. Cause like it sort of fills up the screen, and then I can't really use it while running it. There might be another way to run it, but I'm not sure of that way. So that is why. Okay, free buffer. Fair enough. Okay. I have tried a few times, and every time it just it doesn't quite work. Okay. So it's after the free. Then we change the contents of it, then iterate it. See. No. Yeah, because buff stack size could go just over it. So, well, I never would though, because we check here if it's equal to it. And if it is, then we do that. So we don't really need this secondary check, right? I think it does anything. Want to see the smartwatch? Yes. Yes, indeed. Is it complete then? And you can show it then? Yeah, because check that here. So if it's equal to it, it'll shift it left, and then we have a buffer. That doesn't really change this though. But I do want to say this every time. After. Yeah, so the last place it was run was here. Then we free it. What if I don't free the rows? Is that somehow an issue? Shouldn't be, but what? It's not a safe thing, but okay. Now it is. After 0 was 0. I do want to free the rows though. Otherwise that happens. Do I not want to do +1 here though? Well, no, the row size, yeah, starts at 0, so that is fine. Well, yeah. We have to do +1, okay. Okay. Capacity. That should be okay. Because smoke capacity is 28. Yeah, so that's right. Huh. Okay, the firing. I'm not going to worry about freeing that yet, because that's pretty small. It's really the rows. All of this is copied properly, including the capacity. And the capacity is set. Let me get rid of this again. We just have that though. What is that? That seems to work fine. The green obviously is not right. Maybe the way I'm accessing it is not right. It really doesn't work for some reason. I'm not sure why it stopped working. But yeah, this seems to work. Only undo one though, but or well, there's two. That's the history. Okay. We can set it to 0 though, but we can't free it. Okay. Okay. Push that. When we pop it off, we get the one right below the top of the stack. Or the one at the top if it's over it though. That could be what I was not considering. Oh, well, no, that shouldn't matter. Hmm. Right, right, right. Okay, shouldn't do. Sometimes the pop undo takes that. I don't want to push this after though, right? If it is zero. So I think that is why it's not working properly. Yeah, and get rid of that. Yeah, there we go. Wait, wait, no. Okay, now it stopped. If it's at the top though, it doesn't work. Go in the source. In the comic. Whoops, I already have it open there. Let me exit out. Let me make this like 4. A bit more. And then in the, let's see, I was just thinking something, I don't, yeah, in here, when we shift it left, let's do half of capacity. We'll take a number here, and that's how many times we'll shift it. Basically like 4, 0, 0, is less than. Alright, we'll look at that in a second. And that is how many times we'll shift it, basically. Okay, let's see the pictures. Alright, here is one. Cool, cool. Hold on. See, this one as well. Nice, nice playing it. Very cool. Oops. Notepad? Ooh. Is it like a, you can touch the screen, like a touch screen? It's the time, the temperature, and the date. That's pretty cool. Touch screen. Ooh, nice. Bluetooth? Is that what that is? Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Cool, cool. And the last one, stopwatch. Nice. That's pretty cool. And you said you were using Raspberry Pi Pico, right? Yep. Yeah, this one, right? Ooh, multitasking, nice. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, that's really cool. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. That is definitely awesome. And how long have you been working on it? Hey, Alavaz, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, let me try that. Sort of shift by half the amount. Whoops. So there's a bit more of a buffer. Okay, 4 months. Nice, nice. Okay, so how can I free? E buffer seems to be a broken. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. That doesn't work. So when we create the buffer, it's invalid, and for some reason we're still reading it. It shouldn't be though, because it should get replaced. Like if we pop it off, right? That's the one at the very top. So that's like 1, 2, 3. That's this one that we freed, and then we replace it with this. So it gets replaced, and then there's another one at the top. Take it, we take this one. So we should never take the freed one. So I don't know why it would fail like that. Let's get this. When we get here, right line after. Well, let's write up before. Right? Make sure we have enough befores that match up with the after. Let's get rid of that too. Like, oh, okay. Before, after. Okay, we do have one hanging before, which is no bueno. So let's go back in here and just print. Let's see how many times this happens. I'll do the message thing again. 0, yeah, message 2. Okay, and we'll see the index thing, right? I'm assuming still at the 0 point, right? Yeah, 0. So why are we freeing an empty? Should be getting set to 0. I just set that. Dot. We need to check though if stack undo stack size dot row capacity is greater than 0. And forgot to add that. Still fails though. So it is greater than 0, but it's still trying to free it. But why? Why does it do that? Does it get properly set to 0? Dang. What else is there? How can I check? How else can I check? Always have a file name. Let's look at the file. It's not included. What is that? It's the same thing. Why? Is it not important? Set them all to 0. Okay. It's here. I saw on the 0th one. Let's see. When else could I forget that we could get that? This is like a break stuff. Why do I have that check anyway? Just gonna put it. Yeah, why do I think I need that? See, okay. Should do. We should by that amount. So the top is not gonna be there. Let's see. That's not what I want. I don't really want to shift by this amount. Let's just change this to okay. Just gonna do that one. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Yeah, for about 3 or 4 minutes. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's see. I would like to finish this today. So what can we do? What can we do? That J clearly doesn't work. What if we also set it here? Not just the file menu, just the whole thing. Capacity. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it. Oh yeah, it needs to be a buffer like that. Buffer. Okay, because we're gonna set it there. Because we either replace the top or we're not using it. So, oops, we'd like to get rid of it. Oh, and there we go. Now it this time it didn't enter there though. But it's trying to use the free one. Why? Why does it do that? Yeah. So that one does that. Can't do that. And set it to 0. Is that gonna work? Like just setting it to 0. That works fine. Okay. Yeah, we can replace them. We can't free them. Because then we just like, yeah. Free all the pointers. Okay. We need to free it. Remove the dog as well. So it doesn't get too large. Okay. Let's see. New. Okay. What? I can't really do that. Yeah. So mm, what? Dang. Because I'd like to free it. I mean that as well. Then it won't stack up when we're moving. But that's just a temporary thing because it's still leaking memory, which is not good. So I don't really want that though because it makes it a bit harder to test. Because we push each time, but then we just pop it right off. Maybe we should print the stack, print the top of it as we're pushing it off. Excuse me. See, do buff stack size. Now what we want. Buff stack size. What would be the most useful information here? contents of it. What about let me do two things. Let's add that dot low capacity, right? And then also do that. So then right, let's see. Do that twice. We can see what it is before and after. Make sure it is getting reset. Okay. Yeah, I need to actually update this. So I'm gonna get rid of that. All right. Should have added some extra information. Excuse me. Whoops, I put after. Okay. 0 and after 0. Okay. Sometimes 0 and sometimes it's that. What is this before and after here, though? It's this one, right? Excuse me, I got something like that. Well, why is this one getting called? Well, I call this at the end though, so that's probably why. Okay, yeah, when we close the program. Okay. So sometimes 128 after it's 0, so it is getting reset. Okay. Okay. So let's add that back in. It's gonna crash. To get set to 0. Why is it invalid when we free it? Okay. What if we change things? So what if we change the stat to just be pointers? Like that. That's not right. No, it needs to be a double. And like if there's a compiler errors. Here. Oh yeah, this is. Let's see. Um, um, didn't mean to get rid of it. Actually messed it up. Okay. No, that's the wrong one. One. Okay. Yeah, so I messed it up. I wasn't supposed to remove that one. I moved the wrong one. And yeah, so this is going to return the pointer. Okay, this one's going to set it to the pointer. That was initializing, yeah. So that can be a pointer now. We can do that. So just move that. And it should be allocated within there, so buff is a pointer, yeah. Okay, undo that. That needs to be. How does that work? It can just be set to null. And that'll make it easier to check as well. Okay, that's good. This can be returned null as well. Probably makes more sense to do it this way anyway. Okay. And what is this one? Here. Okay, and it compiles. I don't think it's going to work at all. Yeah, just like I thought it would. So, we need to update some places. Let me get rid of all of these. Still set it to null. In there. Just want to make it easier to, okay. So I still compile. You know what? Undo that. But something I can do is actually try to, I need to check instead if new buff, it's not equal, or if it equals null, then break. If this, equals null, then break. That's, it doesn't let me undo. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't let me send it like that. Give me a second. Good. Mem copy it. I kind of update that. Yep, then that works. Okay. So now I'm gonna try to free it again. But can I update this so that I can just change the pointer? Why does that not work? Okay, well, let's keep doing it like that. Let me see if I can free it though. So now I can check. A bit easier. If undo it, offset, undo it, set it, stop. It's not yeah, it's not equal nil. Then free buffer. Yes. Set buffer. Okay. Yeah, we don't really have any message here. I did actually complete this though. Which is interesting. So I did that. Freedom is set it to normal. We push the initial. Why do we need this temp buffer? Why can't we just push the current buffer? Which I think it's a pointer now, so we can do that. Detected. This has been a mess. I could clean it up, but why does it free the same one twice? Set the current one equal to null. Wherever we're at. What if we made the size one? Can we go back one? Yeah. Um. It's not very helpful. Okay. Why does that happen? The problem is. Yeah. It's not from that. Not even in there. So when is it happening? Then it cycles. It's after typing, so it's trying to push it. It's the copy buffer fit. somewhere in there, perhaps. Excuse me. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. So why does that happen? Mm, okay. Is it there? Okay, it isn't here. Is it because of plus one? It's not because of that. Yeah, it's still in there. Current equals that. I'm trying to copy an empty buffer. It should be. We should print that out. Well, no, because then that would be 0. So that's fine. What is that? Let's see, let's see, what if I, hold on here, this execute, does it at least go through one iteration? No. Okay, so it's on the first iteration. It's in the string copy. Okay, so the string copy fails it. We allocated the contents. Can we try to print the current contents? Let's do that as well. It's nothing. Okay. Yeah, it was 0. So why is that an issue? Kind of copy. Can we not? Can you not pass 0 to string the copy? Why is print out the size? Find that size. Yeah. Also, I want to see the buffer window size. So I want both of those. Then I will see. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Let's see the build. Screen's orange now. Why? Why is that? Why does that happen? Why am I decrementing size? Oh, shit. That is not good. Why does that happen? Let's see, what else can I add here? Something from here. How about, row capacity? Let's see what that looks like. Okay, So why did the sides get messed up? Do we not initialize it with 0? Current size. What else? What else do we have in a row? We could look at. I don't know if that's helpful. So, why does this happen? So when is this called actually? Before. Let's see. Is it in the? So it's gonna be. Yeah, is it this one? Or is it no, we don't have it there. It's probably, let's see if it's from this one. Let's see, is it there? It's under 2. Just to see. What? Oh shoot, it's not right. It's right lock. Okay, we're getting close. It's the first push on here. Right here. Okay, so it is in there. Oh wait, what? Then that's not where it crashed. Yeah, it's in there where it crashes. It is in here though. So we're copying the buffer. The one that we're pushing here is not good. What do we call push undo? Wait, why do we do this? We don't need to do that. We can just pass the buffer directly. So that's the thing. Hang on. Yeah. What's the call it? Push undo, we pass the buffer. Okay. It's probably from this one, right? Not right. Right log. Default 2. Let's see if it's in there. Default 1. Okay, so it is there when we're pushing it. For some reason, why did that happen? Show you. Try to copy the buffer. Yeah, show you. Copy before. And it's in there, so it's from that buffer. That comes from there. Why is it invalid? So it's current size. Current size. It gets set there. I do this. And right. Why are they garbage data? Because they should exist. See, what causes this? Let's count this. It's the wrong one. It's not what I meant to do. I meant this one. metallic it. It doesn't fail. That's weird though. Why is this affected by that? Am I collecting the wrong thing? Buffers. And this is set to the buffer. Where's it all? That was copied properly. What do you count? Why does that mess it up? SoyDev1 followed. Thank you. Appreciate that. Nice name, by the way. I like it. Hmm. Use memory. Let's see. Well, that should change. It should be the same thing. Sometimes I've had problems with that. Okay. Well, that. No one refrain it. Doesn't work right. Okay. 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 Give it all the things. Something. Yes. Yeah. So the freeze just destroy it. But why does that happen? Because we can set it to no, but I want to free it before we set it to no. But that breaks everything, and we get save faults. Why is it? Why? Undo. Mm. Um, why isn't that? Okay. Okay. I don't like getting too large. So doing the stack one. Let me just pretty sure I'm not. let's see, just a simple one. Yeah, how fast? Don't read all that. Yes, that's the same thing I've got there. Tolerance minus. Right. Okay. Yeah, so it's fine. Implementation is fine. That's all it's important. Yeah. Mm, okay. Um, these also sometimes fail, so I need to look into that. So what causes that? Shoot, I need to do that. Yeah, see, it did that. So I need to see what that's about. So if I can debug that, then that'd be easy. No, it didn't. Mm, okay. Yeah, why doesn't it here? Right. Stack, stack. Alright. Because we freed the whole stack. Shoot, but we go just above stack size. We need to go to the of capacity. And then if state undo stack static I is not equal null, then we need to print. And this is the same thing but for the stack. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. I spelled capacity wrong. Capacity? Capacity. There we go. Okay. Yeah, then we get the invalid pointer. So why does that happen? Because it should be valid. I think that is back as well. That might be helpful. Because when we allocate it, we allocate all the contents. So as long as it's not null, it should exist. That kind of thing. I'm not even. Why is it no? I thought on the first one. So why did that happen? Because it only goes here if it's not null. When we allocate, up to low capacity. Here. What was that error? Can I see it? Far enough, I'm gonna have to go. Okay, this is a lot of stuff. Okay, maybe I won't be able to see it. Let me move that button. I moved a long time. Okay, but it was invalid port. We need that one. It's still in there. Why is it an invalid port? Hey, oh shoot. Hang on. It's working. I do need to figure out how to do that because how do I have to do this? Generate like that. I am muted. Am I muted? I think I was just not talking very much. Sorry about that. I'm trying to think because this is complicated. I don't think it's muted though. It is making sound on OBS. No, you're not. Yeah, I was not. I was just not talking because I was trying to focus. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Mm. Okay. Only on the redo. I don't use the redo it, and it works fine. But as soon as I use redo, so redo, then it breaks. Okay. So on the redo one, why is that? Let's see. Here's redo. Why don't I do this? Why would I do that? What is that about? I don't know what I was thinking about that. So does that though, but should do that. No, get stuck. So I pushed it to the wrong one though. I want to push it to the undo instead. So you can undo the redo, right? Let's see if I do that. Okay. Now we're not getting that error. Let me try to free it because I feel like that was at least something of an issue. What if I tried to free it? Still. Yeah, why does it do this? There's like, it's nothing there, but it's saying the size. Yeah, then invalid. Okay. We're setting it to null here, so something like that. Don't do this. It will signal from that, right? Maybe not. I want to do that anyway, but Teaches a lot about UTF-8 and shows how we live on the shores of giant markets. Similar thing? Yes, for real. It is. It's so much more complicated than you think. You know? Okay, okay. Yeah, then we're trying to use an invalid buffer. Wait, what? It's in the push. We'll push into the reader, so that's okay. Okay, let's see. So it's two. That's what we push. So I think it's right here. Here. Here too. Let me see if that's where it's at. We get to here too, though. Okay, so it's not while setting it though. It's trying to read from it, and it must be invalid. Let's get rid of the reader stuff for now. Like not using that. Let's imagine that. Pushing to. So I want those lots back. Let's get rid of that. It's like, what? What? Okay. Zero. One actually. Okay, I want to do that. Only. Well, it's not going to be no in this case because it means it's full. So okay. But that only fixes part of it because we need to free the whole thing. Dang. Um, okay, okay. Okay. I'm gonna copy it. just, instead of doing this though, set it like that, and then just say off to like that. And everything else that we need to change can just be changed like this, like that memory stuff. Does not work. Yeah. Okay. Wait, it's gonna set to the wrong side. Hmm. So I gotta read this +1. That's why it was doing it. Okay. Now it should all work back. Yeah. Right. That was the issue. With that. So yeah, we can set all this to statements. We didn't need all that stuff. Could probably do the same thing here. Right. Alright, let me open a larger file. Let's.c. And I have the, or I have htop. I want to see how it interacts with that. Yeah, it's going up very quickly. 10% memory usage. Yeah, no, it's at time. Yeah, at 13. So each time I move, it increases by a lot. Because we're tweaking. Someone found it earlier, but I'm not sure what to do about it. How? Because I can't free it. It doesn't let me free it. Because somewhere I'm using something I'm not supposed to use. Can't do that. Shoot, I know what's happening. Okay. Yeah, when we're popping it, we're returning that one, but then it's null, so we're still using it. So we need to do that here. So then this, we want to, if, state.undo stack. I think it is like this actually. Undo stack. Excuse me. Sorry. Dot, buffer stack. Yeah, dot, buffer, no. That size, yeah. And this is, it's just buffer. It's not equal, no. And create here. We buffer, which I could even assign it to a variable, probably a good idea. Oops. And then it's actually be a pumpkin, so. What? What value not? Where is it not? Let me actually add brackets here so I can see what's going on with it. Need that. Okay, yeah. None of that. Okay, let's see. Save. Okay. The one at the top. So if we get that, then the one that it's assigned to is less than that. It still doesn't work. Do that so that I don't have to, type it out each time. So it doesn't like that. There's something wrong. I'm trying to set it. Right, let me write stuff in. Let's pop. Double decrement it. Oh shoot. Yeah, okay, I need the stack size plus 4. That is my bad. Okay, because we pop it, so it's going to be at least one less thing, right? Okay. We need it. Okay, that is at least somewhat working. Let me try that again with, source, next, oops. Let's dot C, and then I want to make it over here. Okay. Yeah, it's still going way up. 3 hours straight, yes. It's even been longer because of the crashes before, but quite a long stream today. And, shoot, I really want to make this. It's still leaking. Okay. Not as much, though, because we're freeing at least one of them, but we aren't always free. Ken was looking awesome. Thank you. If it wasn't for this memory leak, I would be using it right now, instead of it. But yeah, oh man. Okay, it's hard to keep track of it. Let me also write. Now I want to take a look at that. See how many, see if it's called, you know? Available in Nixon. Yes, that is definitely the best part. See, how many times it called. Okay. Yes, for real. They are indeed. Let me write grab. Wait, I don't think you're supposed to use grab like this, but that's okay. Read. Okay, so we do call it a few times. That's good. It is freeing, and we're not causing errors from that. But where else do we need to free it? Anywhere after we pop it off. So it has to be after. So let's be after because we need to check to make sure it's not no. Printf, my favorite about it. Yes. Yep. So let me just do it here. And do that. Alright, let me just see. Okay, and let me look at these again. Do it actually again, so okay, I did call it a lot of times, so I need some. I want to make them. Let me look at this again. Monitor it over here. Still going up quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, at least a ton of memory because it's leaking the buffer each time, and the buffer takes up a lot. Yeah, so it's at 25% of my memory usage, and it's starting at like 0.2 with the whole thing loaded into memory and everything. So it is leaking still a ton. So I need to sort of do this in the pop. So in here, if the top let me do buffer return result equals this, right? What's that? And then if result is not equal no, and this plus 1 minus minus Then I want to free buffer. This one. Free that buffer. Okay, and return result. Okay, and then let me go back to the. Let's see, now I can get rid of this stuff, right? I'm gonna put that log back in as well. The log free. Because I like to see how many times it does that. Does it use terminal colors? Yeah, so the colors, I think I have them, well, they're set up in the likes.c file, actually. So here I set them up, and then, actually I don't init them in here, I init them in the main. Start. Yeah, right here. So I init it. This is like incursive stuff. Right now it's just very constrained, but once I implement the syntax files for it, you'll be able to use any RGB values you want. That is the idea. Yes. Okay. Read. So let me run this in. Read log. Run it. See this. I want to see if it all works. Okay, and then I want to do that. Okay, we didn't free it very many times, but did we need to? Let's open this one. Yeah, it's still good. It is better. It's not quite right. Yeah, so it's closer. We're freeing some of it. Look at it. It's not very many. It's not good. So I want to free it up here too, though. So what is result? I don't know that I need to do this, but just in case. And then we'll set this equal to result. We want the plus one. We want the current one. So we're gonna replace the current. Read 2. So read 2. Okay. Oh shoot. Yep, why did that happen? So replace this. Instead it's minus minus. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to dedicate. That's it, yeah. Equals minus minus. There you go. Okay. See we go. Segfault. Alright, so that's it's segfault's there. Oh. So these causes a segfault to do that. Here. What if we free the bucket? That doesn't do that. Doesn't crash. And we did free a lot in there. Okay. I think I'm gonna be able to do this though, because this is makes it go up because we're pushing onto it. I want to pop off. Yeah, I want it to pop. So with that free a lot. We remove that, and then try it again. That's pushing. Every time that we do this, it is. And we didn't free one time. That's not good. How are we pushing without free? Maybe we never get the +1. Uh-huh. Okay. We also want to set top one to null. Can we free the topmost one? Hmm. Will that work? Is that going to cause an error? Let's see what happens. Okay. Right. So that doesn't quite work. This does not work either. Let me go back here. So, because we push here, then we should pop. If it's not one of these, pop it off. And when we pop, we free the top one. So, that should be okay. Yeah, so that shouldn't be causing a memory leak, but it is still. Which is not good. How does it do that? If we free the stack size, then that's the one that we're at, so we don't want to do that. Hmm. We didn't free it a single time, so how do we know? So we push it on. Push it, and it'd be at the top, right? So we're pointing at that one. Then it pops it off again. So at the current one. So we push it. I'm trying to think how. So we push the initial one, then we push the secondary one. Yeah, we need to free that one when we the other one. Shoot. So how can we do that? Free, like basically, trying to think how it works. So basically, we have 1, 2, 3, right? Well, actually, we have this initial one, and then we push another one when we move, and then we go here. But then, if we're just moving, we pop it off. So then we take this one, right? But it's still here, so we can't free it. But then we push another one. We have to free it again. So that is we need to free it here. But then that causes problems, right? So then in that case, we free the topmost one like that, and then we set it to the new value, and then we're at the top again. Yeah. So that's why that happens. Then that causes a seg fault. So why does it do that? Maybe not what that after. So it's after we copy. No, it's after we free the whole thing that it fails. Right, right, right. Okay. You don't feed the rows, right? What is that? It still does the same thing, so. It's after we return from here. We try to use the value. But where are we trying to use it? I don't get it. And that's in the. Which one is that? Mm. So it's in the pot where it is fake. Alright, I do have to go. I don't. I don't think I want to push it. I'm probably gonna work on it off stream. I want to get it working before the next stream. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, this was not supposed to be today. I think if I just take a break and think about it, then I'll be able to figure it out. So let's see. Did you fix the memory? No, I did not. So I'm gonna be working on it off stream, and hopefully I'll be able to fix it for the next one tomorrow. Yeah, and then hopefully tomorrow we can actually work on the syntax highlighting, which is what I was planning on working on. That is the goal. So just give me a moment. Okay, yeah. So we should add Kano into the Linux kernel. Vim and Nano are bloated. Based. Okay. I think VI is the one that most of them use. Alright, but yeah, I do have to go now. So thank you for watching. Hopefully BSD install win. Ooh, that could be interesting. I wanted to try out BSD. Could be fun. But yeah. Okay, I really do have to go. Loaded VI, yes. Yes it is. Okay. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.